Prophet.
Whitemon taking some damage top.
Ooh, a lot of harassment here on Stomanen. Looking at the mid lane, it's also popular. ZyJ showing up, but we're gonna look the top lane if Tabado can get it, and he gets him. Morphed everything down. 2 points in adaptive strike. So a bit of a different build coming out from Tabado. He does not want to wait for there. Like there's no rune spawning. He wants to be able to, you know, just show up that he's there. So there's not gonna be pressure coming out. And this was also the siege creep wave.
Whitemon getting chased, gets the call, but Tabado, he's here. Whitemon, a couple of spins that are gonna benefit Speed. As the speed to spin and the Rolling Thunder over mid, phase shift, illusory orb, and the jaunt back to the tier 2 tower. There are 3 heroes
dodges.
here. Oh, Swashbuckle just short.
Nicely done by Bryle.
Oh, 2-man cookie. The scatter blast, the damage coming in from Ari. Gets the kill on Albino Zebra.
3-man rotation. They don't kill anything. Ari gets the reward, so they see him right now.
Oh boy. Body blocking and trying to, well, maybe keep those creeps off the tower and keep the creep equilibrium there. But, well, now everybody's here, and it is a brawl bottom to get the kill on a DNM.
Kits will need to stop his TP.
Yeah,
damage has already been done.
Whitemon, he was there, he saw him, he planted the ward properly, and now they're going to go for the tier 1 tower. Albino Zebra, he can't even move up on this. Like, they're just going to put the damage on and try to shut down the sniper's lane. You've got Aryu's invis, and...
For a second, I thought this was Nyx Assassin creeping in, level 6.
Looking for the Vendetta, but instead it's a cookie. I mean, that's a great change from getting hit from a Vendetta to getting a cookie, isn't it? You know, Albino Zebra dies to Whitemon, and back in the day, you remember? So, with this smoke, see if they can make their way over. For right now, they're going to spot Kasane and Whitemon if they go that way. And Speed, Blink, Call lands on a Kasane. But the Overgrowth stopping the Rolling Thunder.
Stolen Overgrowth.
Now, Stolen Overgrowth. Can they move in for more? It's an Overgrowth on 3. The Rolling Thunder. Now they've got a Swashbuckle, but Speed ends up dead. So does Albino Zebra. A double kill here for Bryle, and Stomanen is dead to Kasane. And that goes horribly for 5RATFORCESTAFF.
Kasane with his exorcism and the mech, way too, like they don't have enough damage to just burst this Dead Prophet. I like the build. This is something we've seen. Oh, the kisses as well from Ari. Tabado shows up with the double damage. This tower is dead. This is going to be a huge issue because they don't have any kind of a burst damage. See if they can find something collapse on a tower. Right now, only showing Whitemon on the top lane.
Might catch Albino Zebra and potentially DNM.
They want the big one.
Illusory Orb, can they find it? Rolling Thunder, now Macropyre down, but Albino Zebra looking like he's going to be the first one to fall. Bryle controlled, and he's going to be killed off. Speed gets the kill, the kisses are off the mark. Now,
Siphon.
Siphon, Exorcism, all working on Stomanen. Does so with ease.
Ooh, Sniper might be in trouble, but he's in a huge trouble. Bottle with the arcane inside of it.
Dream Coil and Shrapnel down, but these heroes are on you. They've also got kits. The upgraded Cookie, the Scatter Blast, Ari doing some damage. Whitemon, he'll get the kill on a DNM, but Speed, he comes through with a call. They get the kill on Ari. They're going to look over for Bryle, but they're Rolling Thunder the other way, while Speed handles this tree and chops him down.
Not too bad of a trade here for 5RATFORCESTAFF. They lose Sniper. They
Talking about that other Snapfire shard, I remember Xingqiu getting that 4-man stun. That was quite the time. Dream Coil, Rolling Thunder, and away this Pango goes.
He just bought a shard of the kids.
Oh,
let's see.
Call and the kill. That's the second time they've caught him like this.
Yeah, not too bad for 5RATFORCESTAFF. They are, you know, getting the kills. They're still getting out far, but this is what I like to see. They just immediately smoked. This is a big target if they can get it, because Kasane just used Guardian Greaves. The rest of the team is very close by.
What a blink. Blink in. There's the call. Cookie the other way, but they're still going to take out Kasane. Now they'll look for more. Can they find anybody else? Does Speed have another blink in them? No, they're not going to go for it. Perfect blink, perfect kill. Feels a little bit like it's that time of the game where it's a desperation smoke. Blink call, hits on a Tomato,
not there.
And they've got the Ice Path. Mortimer's Kiss is coming in with the Rolling Thunder. Tomato's already out of the fight. Speed trying to TP out. He's looking to leave. Overgrowth from Whitemon. They get the kill on a speed. They're going to look for the rest. DNM on the run. Spirit Siphon, Swashbuckle, Silence on a 2. Ice Path lands, but the waveform forward. They've got the cookie on a Kasane. Shield Crash hits both these heroes with BKB pop by DNM, but it's not going to matter. They'll get the kill onto the sniper. They'll take him out for 50 seconds. No buyback, and all they lose is Whitemon.
Stamana does have extra running, so he will kill the creep.
By and look to contest this Roche, but down 15k. That's a hard task. Blink call might not be if they get the kill here on a Brile. And Phase Shift, Illusory Orb, Swashbuckle, Dream Coil, all come in. Brile going the other way, but can't juke hard enough. So yeah, Brile's gonna die there to Bino Zebra. And that gives him an opening.
The rest of the team also wants to take this fight now.
Oh gosh, look at this. Tomato right onto Albino Zebra. They're going to pop the Exorcism. They'll look to take this fight. Speed already down to below half health with the BKB pop by Kasane. He's got the Overgrowth on a 2, and they'll get the kill on a DNM. It was a little shredder on the kids. They've got the cookie. It lands, and Ari gets the kill. And taking out 3 for just Brile means Roche is in their future.
TSM understanding that
they get the silence out of the Pangolier. It'll be stolen. And again,
Sniper goes down to half HP with 1 adaptive strike when Morphling morphs everything into Agi.
Blink call. This time got it. All right. Now they'll go, though. Dream Coil onto 2. It's going to be onto the Jakiro as well as the Pangolier. They've got the Gobble Up as well as the Spit Out. And they'll kill off kids. They'll take out Albino Zebra. They'll look for the Overgrowth. Stominator's in trouble. He'll be feared and killed. That's 3 heroes dead with the buyback being committed by this Jakiro. Albino Zebra, there's not much he can throw. The buyback, let's see how much it's worth. Blink call once again, but Speed quickly falls to his grave. They'll call GG, and TSM will take game number 1 over 5RATFORCESTAFF.
Very clean execution from TSM in this game number 1. Pretty one-sided. 5RATFORCESTAFF, they had some couple of good smokes that they got the kills from it, but they couldn't like get any objectives. Like the best one they had was getting a double kill with that smoke initiation on the Dead Prophet. He used the Guardian Greaves, but in terms of the laning stage, TSM, the way they set up the lanes, the way they drafted for themselves seems to be slightly too strong for 5RATFORCESTAFF. They went with something different on the offlane. Axe, not the hero that we usually see.
And I wonder how much these teams, when they look at Lina as a pick, especially with the way Europe's been playing it, if they're going to follow the same core build for it, or if they're going to go for something different, because sometimes we see regional builds.
Tomato's in trouble. Tomato's dead.
Oh boy, yeah, Speed getting that kill and taking out the Lina. And I will say, great job there for 5RATFORCESTAFF. I guess living hell, as this mid lane is so tough for him to really find much of an angle on. And it's not going to get easier either. We see Whitemon making the rotation. Avalanche toss with the Wave of Terror, has a magic missile. So Whitemon in trouble. He does have glimpse, but won't survive to see it go off. This is to try and get the 6-minute rune as bottom lane. Speed gets another kill on the Tomato.
This bottom lane's going well for 5RATFORCESTAFF. Broodmother's getting the level.
In the angle, but Stormhammer trying to throw him up onto the cliff, won't land it. And now Thunderstrike, DNM running away, but he has himself that stick. Magic Missile, Wave of Terror, Stominator's still here. Kids coming around as they want to get this kill on a Whitemon, looking for the body blocks. Not a lot of mana to work with, not any mana to work with, and eventually a Fade Bolt to finally get the Disruptor.
Symphony of Skills. 7 heroes show up, only 1 dies. And Lina on bottom.
Oh, Ari.
Level 5, Ari.
Getting run down by Speed. Speed is grabbing this kill on Ricky.
He's level 6, 6.5. Lina can't really sustain in this lane anymore. I thought that she's gonna swap earlier. See any stacks? Like they took the stacks near the outpost, nothing in the triangle.
That's a problem. Kasane has Stampede, but they've got the Glimpse top lane, and they'll throw up the kinetic field. And there's a hoof stomp, double edge, and Stomanen is going to die. So Kasane gets that kill, takes out the Rubik. There's nobody stopping that. Is Tiny now down towards bottom. They've got the magic missile. They'll toss him up into the air. Brile can't survive. 3 heroes here for the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF, dominating for Speed.
Kunkka's there alone. They definitely need another hero to be there. X marks the spot.
Sweeping dart eventually.
Stampede on a Centaur to close the gap.
Yeah. Speaking of X marks the spot, Well, it's going to be used on Kits, Smokescreen, Kinetic Field, the damage coming in. Albino Zebra might need to swap, and that's what he does. But hey, you swap, you get glimpsed, and now the Venge is here too. Bryle, though, surrounded by 4 heroes. He'll die, so does Ari. It's a good retaliation engagement from 5RATFORCESTAFF, but they still do lose that Tiny, and now...
Free by any means, but he is getting levels, he is getting the farm.
Yeah,
Speed does have full Guardian Greaves.
These are, quick Greaves, just about. 200 gold away, and it will be the sustain, I don't know. But Albino Zebra will fall to Ari. That Ricky Mari, I'll steal your joke for a second. Working out right now, giving them that vision. They've got the X, they'll pull him back into the ghost ship again. This is a Rubik who cannot escape the ghost ship. He's been hit by it like the last 3 times it's been thrown.
It's pretty nuts, man. X marks the spot and the Disruptor. It's a good way to counter it. Pay attention, chat, in pubs if you're playing against, Kunkka. Or if you're playing against Disruptor, you can pick Kunkka and X mark your teammates. It's super efficient. You're still going to lose the game. They found Speed. This is a big one.
This will be a lot of gold. 5-0-1 if they can get this kill, but they don't have the damage at the moment. They slow him down, the glimpse back into the hands of Tomato, and that's exactly who you want to give it to. They've got the Laguna Blade. They'll get the kill on a Speed. They'll look for the rest of the Hoof Stomp. It lands on a Kids, but 3 heroes are here, and now maybe Kasane's in too far. But he's quite tanky and not taking a lot of damage as Ari jumps in with the Blink Strike. Swap, LSA, hits on Albino Zebra. They get the kill there, and now they've got the Glimpse. So right on top of where the Venge died, Tiny crumbles. Swaps don't matter. The Glimpse timing works.
This is the fight that TSM executed pretty much with skipping completely a BKB, going for the Lincoln Sphere. It was a good game for it, but we've also seen
they found Speed again. Speed's in trouble. Ooh, if they could keep vision, they should have the Glimpse. There's the Static Storm and the Kinetic Field. Whitemon, though, is going to blow up. They've got the rest of the team coming in. Kasane, he's trying to sneak out, but can't. 2 heroes already dead, but they get the kill on Speed with the Torrent as well as the Tidebringer. Down goes Albino Zebra. They put this Rubik to sleep as RA.
HP.
He's got himself the Sweeping Dart. Avalanche lands on 2. DNM with the Storm Hammer, but the damage is going to be there to get the kill on a Bryle. They get the kill on Ari, so no more Sweeping Dart. Torrent lands onto the Sven. Going to steal the Torrent in response. They go to the God Strength. Kits, though. Avalanche as well as the Toss available in a second. He'll go to the Toss, throw him up into the air. The Torrent doesn't land. Armlet toggling, and not enough. Kits finally taking out Bryle.
Speed's now a bit of a different story. Has a full Guardian Greaves, so that Guardian Aura.
Timing, because now you've got Bryle with his BKB, and on the TP back, Lena Tomato, he'll have his dropped off in a second. X again on a Kits. This time it's silence, and now they've got the Static Storm. No swap available. They'll take out Kits. They'll look for a second. The damage is there. Whitemon gets Albino Zebra, and Tomato now dominating. It's an easy 1-2 pick for TSM.
Seems like they're going into Roche Pit. 7 stacks.
Over mid, and who is he going to find? Stillman. Sleeping Dart. Have some sweet dreams before you get silenced. Tricks of the Trade, LSA, and Guardian Greaves. BKB from Tomato very early. They drop down the Kinetic Field, but Whitemon getting chased by these Spiderlings. Now the LSA, the right-click damage, doing a lot with a double edge. Speed on the run onto the high ground. He survives. He's going to TP out. They don't get the kill there. They'll take out Albino Zebra. And they'll look for another one. Kits, he'll be that other one.
Yeah, I think Tomato missed his BKB. He wanted to use Laguna Blade. It felt like just delete this Rubik immediately. And this is the...
So I just don't know what we're gonna see, but this game feels very one-sided. I feel like similar to the odds we saw earlier. BKB pop by Bryle. There's a swap. And LSA, not going to land, not going to be needed. They'll still get the kill on Albino Zebra. They go to the backlines with Kasane. And the Hoof Stomp, the damage coming in from Tomato to get another one. And they've got themselves the X. They have the Ghost Ship. And, I mean, yeah, the esports bet.io odds kind of predicted the game we're having right now.
From Kits.
I gotta hope they could get the initiation. X from the Rubik, but now he just gets torrented. DNM, he's also been hit by the X. They've got the tidal wave. They'll go to the blink. The hoof stomp out. They'll throw the sweep onto the Venge so there won't be a swap in time. They've also got the silence on top of him, so Kids ends up dead. The right click's coming through an albino zebra. They get the kill on the Venge. Tomato with the double kill, and now, well, Static Storm is going to silence those darn creeps.
Ooh, Torrent almost hits him. Brile.
Bye.
Dire's bottom tower.
And back to the high ground, Kits. Let's see, blinks in, and Kits, though, he's got the X on him. They're going to try and put this Tiny to sleep. They're going to say Rockabye Baby from the treetop and drop him. They'll go for the kill. They'll take out 2, and they'll look towards the rest.
And the glimpse back.
There's the glimpse. There's the kill on a DNM as they pull him in and get themselves a 3rd. Static Storm, Tiny still surviving, but again, they say night-night. Good night to this one, good night to the Tiny, good night to the game.
How
as
do you
TSM.
move? This is like, they have a sleeping dart, tidal wave, X marks the spot.
They'll be back into the fight, back with the team.
Brile bought Moon Shard.
And there it is.
Very good item on Kunkka, one of the best ones. Crappa.
God Strength Stormhammer. Oh, reflected with the Lotus Orb, though. TNM with the BKB. The tidal wave pulls in both supports. Oh, no. Briley's got the damage with the rest of the team. TNM, God Strength, you're running away. They've got the Tiny stunned up. Lockdown killed off. Down goes Kids. And, well, it's looking like Speed will lose the tires that he treads on and will fall as well at DNM. Well, we can only just watch as the GG gets called, and it's a 2-0 for TSM.
That Moon Shard, the extra vision, giving him